What's up, basement dwellers? Welcome to another edition of the Weekly Protocol. I'm your host, Chris, the Dace Man Dace, and join us this week, not as always, but Cheever's back!
It's always great to be back. I got a little excited. I was like, who's he going to announce?
Yeah, well,
who is it?
It breaks the flow a bit, because there is and joining me as always, but you'll be here to give the other side of the squirrel story.
Oh,
and
shit.
back, Cori!
The ball kicker.
The ball
kicker.
Yeah, so
Watch the fuck out.
before we jump into this week's topic, which is Christmas activities protocol, so we'll talk about all the things you do for the Christmas season for the month of December as we're halfway through and marching towards Christmas itself. We're going to jump into some news stories, but before that, we need your perspective because we've heard 3 weeks of squirrel killing stories where first you were the murderer and then the dog took over your duties. So have you killed anything? Especially since you're just breaking things down. You're the worst. You're the worst.
No, I'm not.
You're hitting all of them now.
No, I'm not.
You broke the tack.
You got another one?
Not handy. Go ahead and just put it down. Just put it down. Put it down. Put it down.
I'm just going to leave it right here.
It's just put it down. Put it down.
I'm putting it down.
Put it down.
I'm going to put it down.
Anyway, your squirrel killing stories. Since you're home alone and Frank's out of assignment, have you killed? You're hitting the other one now. Move your damn chair. Any assignments? Or any murders?
Yeah, any fucking murders?
There have been no squirrel murders as of yet.
You fucker.
I don't even think I set the trap.
This time around?
Yeah. It's too cold.
They're just
You're
living
gonna
with
let
you?
them come in?
Yeah.
They're going to come
Well, do you hear them
butthole.
pattering around in the attic?
Yeah.
Still?
Actually, I don't think I've heard them recently.
So they're probably frozen. Or
Well,
hibernating.
the furnace broke. So
Oh, that's
they
how you
probably,
did it.
They probably froze in the attic.
That was the ultimate kill of I got a space heater and I'll just wait you fuckers out.
Yeah, basically.
Fantastic. This week on the show, we're going to talk about one big thing that's happening in a couple of days. I know there's a couple wrestling fans on here. You're a loose wrestling fan in a way.
Very loose.
Very loose. But you know the man. John Cena's final match is 2 days away in Washington, D.C. against Gunther.
That's a crazy final match. Like, what?
Well, how do you feel about it? Well, I know you're not a big fan. You do watch it, I guess,
I haven't in a long time.
but you follow it.
Yeah, but, Gunther, really?
Okay.
Really?
So that's where I kind of want to get the feelings of final opponent. They did a so to fill you in, since you haven't been following.
Yeah.
They did a tournament of my last time is now for the chance to face John Cena at Saturday Night's Main Event in the last match for him. Out of everybody in the damn tournament, nobody needed it except for 2 people, and they were eliminated the first round, which was Carmelo Hayes and Javon Evans, who are 2 relatively younger talents that could have benefited from beating or even just wrestling someone like Cena in his final match. I guess they were trying to avoid the Baron Corbin-Kurt Angle scenario they had a few years ago.
Yeah.
But
that was a bad match.
yeah, and Baron Corbin's not even with the company anymore. So that's probably why they were very hesitant to give it to someone who hasn't made a name for themselves. Now, Gunther is in this tournament. He has made a name for himself. He's a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. His accolades are he's never been beat in a singles match, except for the 2 times he dropped. Anytime he drops a title is the only time he's lost a singles match. He was the longest IC champion in modern era. And yeah, he doesn't need. He retired Bill Goldberg in the summer at Saturday Night's Main Event.
Okay, so I didn't know that. That makes more sense to me because usually when somebody big like John Cena retires, their goal is to put someone over. And if he's never lost like that, maybe that they're going to let John Cena win his last match and beat Gunther.
Yeah, yes and no.
And that's his he's the first person to beat him. And
if you think
John
about
Cena.
other retirement matches, and I use the quotes because no one ever retires, except for 2 examples I'll give you. Ric Flair went against Shawn Michaels in his retirement match. Granted, Ric Flair wrestled for another 10 years after that, not in WWE, but he never had a WWE match after that again.
That song on the airplane.
Then you had Triple H and Batista for Batista's retirement match, who so far has not had another match. Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker and Shawn Michaels' retirement match, who did come back and have a match, still against The Undertaker.
Undertaker?
Well, yeah, The Undertaker versus, it was AJ Styles.
It was AJ Styles, but he still came back.
Well, he hasn't wrestled since, I wouldn't even call that match a wrestling match, because it was during the pandemic, and they did the...
Story.
It was
story-based,
yeah. So it was, I think it's the only time they did theatrical match. I remember what they fucking called it. The cinematic matches is what they called it. Because John Cena faced Bray that same year and did the Firefly Funhouse match.
Oh, yeah.
Which were not bad. It's just they're not really matches. So, but he had AJ Styles, which, that's not the end of the world. And then the flop that is Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin, which really felt like a shit way to push Angle out the door.
After everything he
Yeah,
did
that
for the
was
company.
fucking...
And unintentionally,
I watched that one. That was terrible.
Triple H's retirement match was against Randy Orton. That was his last match he had, but he also had the heart problem and just had to stop after that, so he just didn't have any more after that.
Yeah.
But this tournament had people in it like Gunther, Jey Uso, LA Knight,
Okay.
The Miz, twice,
Fucking love the Miz, man.
Sheamus, Zack Ryder made a return, Dolph Ziggler made a return, and then went away. And then Javon Evans, Carmella Hayes, Finn Balor was in it. So a lot of different names in there. A lot of Solo Sikoa was one of them as well. The final four was Solo versus Gunther and LA Knight versus Jay. Now, out of that final four, LA Knight had not had a match with Cena in his entire career, and Gunther. Neither of them have ever faced Cena. I personally think LA Knight's more entertaining.
Yes.
Yeah, then Gunther.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and there was a
sure.
little bit of history there because they tag teamed once, and LA Knight kind of gave him like the "your time's over anyway, get out of my way" type thing and walked off.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gunther won it. This whole pay-per-view feels rough because the other side of this pay-per-view is the fact that John Cena requested it put over NXT talent. So there'll be it's exhibitions between main roster, Raw, SmackDown stars, versus NXT stars. The other matches that have been announced so far are Cody Rhodes versus Oba Fire. I don't know how to say his last name.
I don't know.
He's the NXT champion.
I was gonna say, don't ask.
But he
me.
wasn't.
Mistake.
So here's the problem. I'll get into that in just a second. The other match is Bayley versus Sol Ruca.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of excited for that because I've watched some of Sol matches, and I'm a big Bayley fan
His
anyway.
name Bailey.
Yeah.
Bailey.
But the Friday before NXT Deadline, which was this past weekend, they teased Cody versus the NXT champion. The current NXT champion, when he confronted them, was Ricky Starks from AEW. He's Ricky Saints in NXT. That match would have been a good match.
Yeah.
Ricky drops the title the next night to Oba, and now it's Oba versus Cody. I have no interest in that match because Oba's. So the problem is, I'm not a fan of the Brock Lesnar types.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go in and beat the shit out of everyone, not give a care.
It's Gunther.
Yeah.
That's Oba. I don't like those type of matches. And you're facing guys that can have. Cena is going to be loose, but Cody can have a decent match.
Yeah.
So I'm not really excited about this farewell.
No, that's
Well,
I don't like it.
the alternative is well, not necessarily. I wouldn't say alternative. I will say the pop is going to be people coming out of the locker room to help Cena, and it's just going to be pop after pop after pop, kind of like what they did at
WrestleMania 40.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to. So here's the other kicker that's really infuriating. So Cena was on Kimmel last week, and he tells Kimmel he's opening the show. It's his farewell match. It's regardless of who the opponent was, it's a main event match. You are tuning into this event to
That's the
see
one.
Cena versus whoever.
Yeah.
And you go on Kimmel and go, well, I'm opening. I just told you, I just explained to you guys how I'm not interested in Cody versus Oba,
Yeah.
which is a champion versus champion match.
Yeah.
They haven't announced any other matches. Bayley versus Sol Ruca is it's okay, but it's not.
It'll be 20 minutes,
Yeah.
15.
Typically, these main event or Saturday night main events have had 4 matches each, but that was also when it was airing on NBC. They kicked them off NBC. They're on Peacock, so technically they could run longer than 2 hours. I don't know if there's going to be more. I don't know if there's going to be a twist at the end of Cena opening. But I also, based on how Cena's been treating this tour, I think if Gunther beats him, that's it. I think
He's just walking off.
Tips his hat, walks off, it's done. And he's been, every interview he does, he's telling you that's how it's going to happen. And I believe him. which in wrestling's hard because when you just
That's the opposite. That's what they want you to do. They want you to believe them,
yes,
so they can
Yeah.
shock you.
but so far he has not lied on this retirement tour. He just had a match with Dominic Mysterio at Survivor Series, his final pay-per-view match. Dropped the title to Dominic. You expected a little bit more out of that?
Yeah.
Nope. Said he's got one more left, and he walked off, and that was it. So,
They are being more honest now with wrestling and like kind of ruining it a little bit.
so when it comes to retiring, I'm going to keep, again, Cena and Batista, I believe, because they're doing okay in Hollywood. Hogan
yeah.
and Piper and Flair, well, I don't even think Flair attempted to go to Hollywood, but Steve Austin, none of them have had that success. The Rock has had success and still has gone back, but The Rock is just a glory hound, and he just, anytime he could take it. There's rumor he might show up Saturday.
Him and Cena. Maybe
I don't
at the
see
very
it.
end.
I don't see it.
Well,
I
he
can't
also
see-
lost so much weight.
Oh, I know, for the Smashing Machine or whatever, and he's been
Lizard
nominated.
music.
Whatever. That's the movie he's
Yes.
lost weight for?
Lizard music.
That's a movie.
It's based off a book.
Oh, okay.
I've been looking for the book title for years.
Lizard.
Anyway,
Well, he's running for, he got nominated for Best Actor for Golden Globe.
oh okay.
So I don't see him playing wrestling while he's trying to make a run for award season.
Yeah.
So him coming back at Saturday's main event, it seems like a very far stretch. Considering he's fucked up this entire storyline from the get-go when he turned heel.
Yeah.
It's nowhere to be found. We got fucking Travis Scott that came out of WrestleMania. And nobody liked that.
That's not uncommon though to have like a celebrity like join.
Yeah, but that's not what you were expecting at the end of WrestleMania to
No.
get John Cena the title. But yeah, I guess before we move on to the next couple news stories, any thoughts on like what's going to happen? Is it just going to be the straight up win for Gunther or straight up win for Cena and just ride off into the sunset? The big angle they're pushing is Cena's only ever tapped to 3 people in his career, his 23-year carear. It's Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho, and Chris Benoit, which points out, well, yeah, and it was Chris Benoit twice, but points out that he hasn't tapped out in this new era because all 3 of them they're all Attitude Stars.
What type
Yeah.
of match is it? Like, what's the rules?
Regular match.
Just a regular match.
But Gunther has been using a submission to win each match to advance, and he keeps telling Cena he's going to tap him out.
I wonder if it's going to be, if he truly is going to open, I wonder if it's going to be a squash match to piss everyone off,
Like they did
to
with
get
Brock
it
Lesnar.
riled up,
Yeah.
and then something will happen at the end. Because you can't tell me that somebody like Cena is going to do something at the beginning, and then that's going to be it. He's going to have his crying moment on the stage, and everybody's going to cry, and he's going to thank everyone.
I don't think he's gonna
and
cry.
walk off.
I think he's just
and
gonna
that's
walk
it.
off.
And then it's the rest of the show. You can't have
I
that.
100% believe he's going to do that.
Oh, and then that's it. He's not going to come
Because
out at the end.
all his interviews, he even did an interview, I think it was Kimmel, or maybe it was a podcast because he used colorful language, that the Monday after, they're focusing on the Royal Rumble. They don't give a fuck about me anymore. Which is 100% true.
Yeah.
Because that wheel keeps turning with or without him. And he acknowledges that, and he's very practical in his approach to things. So I do think that if win, lose, or draw, he tips the hat. Maybe he leave. I don't even think he leaves his shoes in the ring like the other people have. I
Yeah.
think he just leaves,
Oh my god. We'll
which is
see.
very disappointing.
He'll
Yeah.
just disappear, and you'll just see the
I don't think-
"You can't see me" chant
Right?
going.
It's just gone.
And that's actually
Through
no.
a
That's how it's
trapdoor
going to
in the-
open.
in the ring.
It's gonna play his music, his rant music,
It's
and
just,
everyone's gonna get really pumped. And they're
Thanos
just gonna,
comes
you
on.
can't see me. You can't see me.
Thanos comes on. Destiny fulfilled.
Yeah, basically.
Boom.
That's how you get around
Oh,
the opening.
So the worst thing about this is he came out 15 months ago and said he was retiring. There was no win for him. Like it's a sick thought, but it would have benefited him more just to get hurt and then he couldn't do it anymore. Because him telling you that, hey, I'm retiring, one, nobody believes you because it's wrestling. Nobody ever
Yeah.
fucking retires.
Yeah.
And two,
He's still pretty young.
now you're building it up. You're building it up in your head of this expectation of how this is going to be done. There was all kinds of shit flying early in the year that it was going to be in Boston, his hometown.
Yeah.
It was going to be its own ruthless aggression pay-per-view. It got downgraded to DC because that was the cheapest arena that would that would work with WWE and give them incentives to come to DC. It got moved to Saturday night's main event. They fucked up the contract with Comcast Universal by going to ESPN, so it got kicked off NBC and moved to Peacock streaming.
Yeah.
So like, it has the heel turn was not. It could have been better. It didn't go as planned. It's just puttering off, and it feels like it's going to be a big. The biggest complaint in the last month was the fact that him versus Dominic Mysterio were two of his last matches. He faced him in Boston and won the IC title, and then faced him in San Diego at the pay-per-view and dropped the IC title. So if you only had 20 or whatever that magic number was he gave us in January of dates, two of those opponents were Dominic Mysterio. And you're out there wanting to see him versus LA Knight, him versus maybe Jey Uso because of what happened at the Rumble, him versus literally anyone. How did he not have a match with The Miz?
Right.
And The Miz is making that claim. I do. That could be a swerve that because The Miz keeps posting on Instagram pictures of him versus Cena and counting down the days to the main event.
And he's unhinged too.
Oh, and they've been playing it that way.
Yeah.
He got eliminated in the first round. Sheamus got hurt. He swapped out the names when they redrew for Sheamus' spot, and he got in again, and then he got eliminated again. But he's been bitching every week that I beat him at WrestleMania 27. I have been his biggest feud. I've wrestled him like 2 or 3 times at WrestleMania. Like, why am I not even getting a match or time?
That's going to be the end. Watch. He's going to open.
It'd be interesting.
With Gunther, squash match, probably tap out, and then end with The Miz.
But again, the expectations is like the moment he announces it, everybody wants Edge to come back, Kurt Angle to come back. All these, Edge was probably one of his top 5 feuds. Kurt Angle's the guy he broke into the business on with the whole Ruthless Aggression clip. Jericho was his first pay-per-view event.
He ain't coming. Jericho ain't coming in, though.
At least with Jericho and Edge,
wish.
they're not available this year because of their AEW contract.
Yeah.
Jericho could have if this went longer. I think he's free agent in January, but he wasn't going to get. And
He'll be back then.
they pissed all over AEW as competition to the point where they couldn't make a deal with them, like they did with TNA back in the day with Christian and Ric Flair. It's gonna be deflating. I don't see any way they can get themselves out of this with everybody being satisfied.
Yeah. So, view the Dace Man Twitter account
I don't use
for live updates on Saturdays. What I'm hearing.
You'll definitely get my opinion on probably some stream after that. Because with this, we don't talk wrestling often on here.
Yeah.
But it has come up because it's John Cena.
It's John Cena.
Watch party?
I do plan on watching
party?
it. We could. Maybe we'll set something up with that. We'll do a weekly protocol watch party. It's this Saturday.
Okay.
So keep your eyes peeled on our Twitch and see if we go live. It'll be a quick one if he opens. Just there you go. It's done. Everybody get out of my house. That's going to be what it's going to be.
Out of my house.
But yeah, other news. Metroid Prime 4 dropped. And I do want to, if you watched our stream, I played once. And the first world that you're on is a vagina world. Thoughts?
It's a vagina world. I haven't seen any of this gameplay.
It's a floral world, and all the doors are supposed to be a petal. It's shaped like a vagina.
It's got a pussy?
It is.
A pussy?
And to open it, you have to hit it dead center with your blaster.
Oh.
And then
the center's actually not where you should go.
But
top, bottom.
It's a target. In the middle, you find it. Just
I'm
look.
going.
Doors from Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah,
Prime 4.
It's bad.
And then there's a monster.
They do it on purpose?
It feels like it, but that's what we waited 10 years for. Is vagina doors. Yeah. I haven't gotten back to it yet. I'll probably. I probably may have played it a little bit more throughout the week.
Oh, there's clitorises.
I told you,
right?
That's the whole planet.
Well.
And then you fight a monster that is. It's a bulb, but yeah. So,
oh well.
That dropped. Marvel Cosmic Invasion dropped as well. I haven't got a chance to play that yet. It's a side scroller beat 'em up.
Oh, okay, like
Yeah.
arcade.
Yeah, arcade style. So like the
Stop.
original X-Men one, stuff like that.
Oh my god!
So-
Wait, I'm totally gonna send you some of these. So you can,
No, I'm good. I know what it is.
show.
I played
no,
it.
I'm saying so
I
you can
played
put
it.
them up for the viewers.
I'm not
Yeah,
editing
yeah,
shit.
there's so
We're
many.
gonna get banned.
There's so many coochies on here. There's so many different ones. That's crazy.
No, it's rough. If you've played the game, you understand it.
They knew exactly what they were fucking doing. There's no.
The other bit of news that I had is there was a game on Steam.
Yes.
I feel like you probably know the story because you find these weird fucking obscure things.
Yes,
But
I
it's a game
do.
called
Did you find
Horses.
the vagina door game?
Horses.
Oh, you're not aware of this?
No.
Okay, so it got banned from Steam before it launched.
Okay.
Humble Bundle put it back up, but they also banned it. So the problem with it is it's an Italian game where you are shipped off to a farm to work the farm of
Yeah.
horses.
Okay.
The twist, the horses are humans with horse masks that are naked. And they've been injected with horse DNA and are people that were found in the woods having sex by a farmer, and that's what he's doing to them by putting them into the farm.
Goes back to horror movie rules. Don't have sex.
Oh, it's a horror game.
Yeah.
They're naked, except for the horse masks. There's a dog named Fido, also a dog mask. But go on.
Wasn't that one of the movie plots for?
I don't know.
It was the movie. What one was it?
Did you find this movie on the internet?
Yes.
It feels like a furry fantasy.
Well, there was a movie. What was it? Thank you for
Be Kind,
calling?
Rewind. Okay.
No, it's
Are they wearing horse masks?
no. At one point, people were getting kidnapped.
Hostile.
No, and they were getting kidnapped, and then their DNA was being rewritten,
So that's
and they ended up as horses.
What?
And it was a movie.
Oh.
Actually, Diane, I'm a horse.
but they turned into literal horses, right?
Yeah.
They turned like they literally got Yes.
Actually, Diane,
Yes.
Yes.
I'm a broom.
There is a movie like that. I can't think of the damn movie.
It was like within the last 10 years.
But it wasn't specifically horse. Like it was just a bunch animals in general.
Yeah.
They were being kidnapped and that like because The Simpsons parodied it.
Well, that
Is it
that
Fantasy
that's
Island?
that no that
I have to look. I have
that
to look.
that is a book
I'm scared to
based
Google
off
this.
of Dr. Monroe.
Okay.
Yeah, vagina doors.
Well, anyway,
Which is-
so this game got
yeah.
banned from
Anyway.
Steam, and it's still banned. And the Italian producers are like fighting them on it because Steam approved it, and then I guess they proved it by not reading the plot, and then read the plot and went, "What the?" Because there's rape in it.
Yeah.
There's you're kidnapping humans. There's nudity in it, and they didn't do it as in like a 3D model. They did it in the style of like Mortal Kombat.
Sorry to bother you.
Thank you. That was the movie. Sorry to bother you.
I don't know what it is.
2018.
Who was the studio? Was it like a
Let's see. Let me go in. Go ahead.
indie
Keep
type
going.
film?
I'll get more.
No, it was in movie theaters.
But they did a whole thing where it's human. It's like it's live action, but
yeah.
and it did it that style. Like you know how you play through like a Telltale type game and thing like that. Yeah. So it got banned from Steam, but it's now available on Humble, which makes me kind of want to play it. I did read the plot and the summary and stuff like that. I know it's a dark fucking game.
Yeah.
And the dark twist at the end, like the guy who is sent there to help the farmer tries to liberate them because he falls in love with one of them, and of course, like everybody you give a damn about in this will die.
Yeah.
It's Game of Thrones like. But I thought it was interesting that they got banned. Like that's where they drew the line. But I'm pretty sure you can still access the Columbine game. So priorities, NRA versus Christianity. You know, whatever floats
Yeah.
your boat. But I thought it was interesting because it was a very dark game, and of course, like the darker the game, the more I read into it. Other news. Not much games releasing this month. You think there'd be a lot because of Christmas, but realistically it was Metroid Prime 4 and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which Marvel Cosmic Invasion wasn't even a physical release. I think it was just digital.
Yep.
And then a game called She's Leaving. Don't know what that is. And then Octopath Traveler 0.
Yes.
Do you know what that is?
I know bits and pieces.
Okay.
They're basically trying to reboot the entire franchise?
It says it's a JRPG. Is it based on Octodad?
No.
No. So I'm way off.
Octodad is a different game.
Okay, that's fair.
Octopath,
This is a prequel to the acclaimed JRPG series, blending retro aesthetics with modern mechanics. RPG fans are praising its nostalgic yet fresh design. Thank you, AI.
It keeps taking me some different movie.
Sorry to bother you.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing really in the pop culture world either. Nobody died. Nothing interesting like that as we move towards Christmas. But
We can make it happen.
hopefully, there's a few. Well, the interesting thing is, and this is really news, but Michael Caine got an award.
For what?
Being old. He's 92. And I think I like a Lifetime Achievement Award. And Vin Diesel presented it to him. And Vin Diesel also posted a picture with him. He looks 92 now. So, like, he's in a wheelchair. He's very thin. He may be we may be talking about him in a future episode for the wrong reasons. But it's weird because, like, his last movie was in 2023. And he still looked like he did in, like, Batman Begins and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, like, you're seeing this picture 2 years later, 3 years later, because it probably was made in 2022. And it's like, what happened? And he was 89, and now he's 92. So it's like, oh, time happened. But it's just, it's weird. There's also other things I'd like to talk about one day on the road. Like, I watched Landman, and the fact that Billy Bob Thornton's dad in that is Sam Elliott, and they're only 11 years apart. It takes you out of the goddamn show. Knowing that fact of there's 11 years difference. How? Like, Billy Bob Thornton, I get that he looks somewhat youthful, but he doesn't look like he's in his 40s.
No.
Yeah.
So they're trying to play him like he's in his 40s. His wife in it is Ali Larter from Heroes and Final Destination.
Really?
Yes. Who I'm pretty sure, this is the same bullshit we talked about weeks ago between Tim Allen and Jenna Elfman dating. I don't know why these 70-year-old men are pulling these 40 to 50-year-olds.
Money.
Money.
No, I don't care. Okay, on paper, I get it, but like you're watching
die
this.
Soon and,
you're watching this. It's not believable. Like Billy Bob Thornton being Billy Bob Thornton from Bad Santa, essentially as a Texan who does gas now, or oil. It doesn't. It takes you out of it.
What are they, like 20 years apart?
I don't know how. Billy Bob Thornton is 70 years old. Because I looked that up and I went, it's weird that Sam Elliott is his dad.
So we're 30 years apart?
Ali Larter is 49.
Yeah, okay.
So 21 years apart. Mm-hmm. Their difference can drink legally. It's... But I would believe Sam Elliott is her dad. That would make sense to me.
Yeah.
Because Sam Elliott's only 80.
Right.
It's rough. And Sam Elliott also isn't as, like, if you would have put them up and I didn't Google how old they were, I would not have guessed them as 81 and 70, Billy Bob Thornton and Sam Elliott.
No.
But I never would have guessed them far enough apart to be father-son. Mm-hmm. That just, it takes you out of the experience. Anyway, that could be a protocol for a different day. When we come back, after all the messages and everything in between, which is just messages, we will talk to you about the Christmas activities protocol, things going around in our area, what we do in the lead up till Christmas, and is it dying? Anyway, see you on the other side, guys.
Christ. So dark.
That's usually what it is. Bye!
Bye.
See ya.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. There's no crying in baseball!
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Why so serious?
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
I love you.
I know.
Here's Johnny!
Join Trisha Bell every other Friday as she discusses movies on For Real Combos.
Are you a fan of the Philadelphia Phillies? Want to hear local takes from fellow fans?
Never a doubt, baby. Never a doubt. I knew they were going to be where they're at right now. I knew they're coming in. I'm pretty sure we did talk about how they were taking over the Braves this year.
Well, check out the Jersey Fanatics.
Yeah, if you're sort of fit, go into the center field and just talk to the security guard and see if he can pull you down.
Tyler, Eric, and the Dace Man break down all things Philadelphia Phillies from a South Jersey perspective.
I have a whole theory. I know I told you guys, but I think for every pitch tomorrow, we should just boo him. Every single pitch.
Available wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Are you feeling overwhelmed? Tired of the same old routine, cleanup, laundry, day after day? Have no time for yourself? Okay. Who wants to hear all that? Come with me. After you become a parent, it's hard to get back in the gym and get yourself into a routine that works not just for you, but for your spouse and for your kids. It's tough, I know. But you know what? It's not that hard when you got somebody like me that is there to help you out, to get you that routine that you need, work with you every single day, and get you back that body that you want. So quit complaining. Stop going on about your mom pouch and your dad bod. Get into the DMs, and let's get started together. I'm here for you.
Start your fitness journey today at kavavitality.com. After years of hosting multiple podcasts and talking to others, every other Friday the Dace Man does his own podcast and unlocks his own mind with a Dace-tacular mind. Tune in every other Friday as he discusses whatever topic he wants to talk about.
Welcome back, Basement Dwellers. We're here to talk this week's protocol, which is Christmas activities. And we're going to be talking about things you do leading up to Christmas. And the cool thing is this year on the weekly protocol, we will have a Christmas episode and a New Year's Day episode. So we're because we drop on Thursdays, they fall on Thursday this year. So we're going to talk Christmas activities and things you do in the lead up to it. So the cool thing is we've got a couple perspectives here. We've got the Lonely Hermit. We've got, you're taking the role of Frank. You've got the single dad. And then I've got the dad that gets bossed around by the rest of the family. So we're going to talk about Christmas activities leading up to the event and what we do to celebrate it. Christmas tree lightings, festivals. No one's Jewish?
No.
Hanukkah starts.
Actually, a little bit.
Hanukkah starts this Sunday.
No, it started.
The 14th.
Didn't it just start the other day? Oh, it's next week.
No, it's next week. Next Sunday. Thank you very much. And I'm going to assume no one's for Kwanzaa. No? Okay.
I can be.
That starts the day after Christmas.
What about Three Kings?
Is that Kwanzaa?
No, that's not Kwanzaa. Three Kings is a like Puerto Rican.
I'm not religious.
Holiday.
So I'm not gonna I only get Christmas because it's commercialized now. It's not religion anymore. Anyway, what do you guys do in the lead up to Christmas? Are you guys jolly folks? Like this might be the good episode to not have Frank at because he's a miserable fuck.
Well, I can hone that right now.
Yeah, like I said, you're playing the role of Frank tonight.
Everybody sucks.
Miserable fuck.
Sucks. My dog ate a squirrel, and yeah, I'm blaming Cheever for it.
God damn it!
Burn Christmas trees.
Look at my hair, and do you like my jeans?
You're not wearing jeans.
You don't know that.
They can see your legs. Like your legs are the most prominent.
Just start screaming and waving my arms around.
Do you do anything? Do you get excited? Okay, I guess that's the first question. Do you get excited for Christmas?
I do get excited for Christmas.
Yes, Christmas is great.
Shut up, Frank.
Right? There's just...
I mean, no, fucking bah humbug, bitch.
There's a lot that always goes on.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom's side of the family has this big Christmas party every year.
Parties suck.
Yeah, shut up.
We used to do them.
Yeah. And
everybody sucked.
So at one point, my one cousin married someone whose dad is professional Santa.
Okay.
So we get a professional Santa to come at the Christmas party every single year.
That's pretty badass.
For the kids.
Cool.
That's badass.
And so the objective is when you come in, you have your gift for your kid, you give it to your aunt, and your aunt puts it in the bag. They keep the bag outside, so when Santa comes in, he has the bag, and he goes, hey, look,
that's so cool.
gift for you. And it's something that they actually truly, really want.
Your son doesn't watch this program, right?
One way to fucking find out.
He just starts looking for a bag at the party. You knew he was watching.
But, so now here's the Debbie Downer. There is no Ramon Christmas party this year.
Why? Did your aunt die?
No.
Okay, like I didn't know there was like a really dark twist to this. Like,
it was the squirrels.
Did you drown her?
It was the squirrels, actually.
Did you put her in the cage and drown her in the trash can that you purchased from Home Depot?
Historically, if you've watched any of your appearances on
Did you
anything
her
we've
by
ever
the
done,
nose and put her under the water?
you will tell these joyous stories and have such a dark fucking turn at the end of like, well, you know, my aunt and Santa died, so...
Nah, professional Santa died in front of the kids. My aunt's fine.
No, actually, so...
Just out of town, just scheduling conflict.
Is that what they told the kids? Santa's out of town?
Santa's out of town this year. No, like...
He's at the farm.
Everyone... Like, I'm on the younger side of my cousins. I have, like, 16 cousins.
That sucks.
On my mom's side.
I think I might too, but I don't talk to any of them.
Probably
so
twice that many
we're
on
at
my
the
mom's side.
Yeah, well, so we're at the point now where all of us have our own kids.
Mm-hmm. So you got too
so
expensive?
this, not even that. Like the holiday party last year, there was like 50 of us in a house.
I could see
rent a
that.
hall.
I was listening to the radio
That's
the other
what
day.
I would say.
I was listening to the radio the other day that the family had to start renting a hall because it was a grandmother tradition that by the time it got to the grandkids that started taking on the tradition, the party was up to 100, 150 people.
Yeah. That's like my mom's side of the family would
Well,
be like that.
that's the boomers' fucking fault for their parents having like 10 kids each.
Yeah.
And normally during the party, we would also do Christmas caroling.
Oh, okay.
So they would, especially whoever hosted, they have neighbors where they can go, hey, do you mind if we like do carols at your house?
That's interesting because I was going to bring that up at some point. Do you think that's a dying art form? Because we were watching Jingle All the Way the other day.
Yeah.
It
and
is.
It's clearly a comedy plot to like distract a character while something happens in the background.
Yeah.
But nobody like goes to door to door for any, like trick or treating went to trunk or treating. So
There's probably certain like Christmas towns, like towns that, like out, especially out in the Midwest or places in the Bible Belt area that are like
Bumblefuck, Pennsylvania.
I feel like they probably just
for
do
Christmas.
concerts and say, "Come to us."
Yeah. Well,
Small town
it's
America.
warmer, right? Who wants to walk out in the cold?
Small town.
And then on top of that, caroling is technically more of the Christian side.
Mm-hmm.
Most of your Christmas carols are Christian based, and churches are going by the wayside.
Yeah. Well, thank God. But
Yeah, I mean,
We're not keeping Christ in Christmas, so they're not caroling. Is that what you're saying?
good.
basically, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, and then they...
Yay, capitalism.
Yeah. Then you feel obligated because you have to, like... Being as someone that went to church and you had to do Christmas carols for youth group, like... It's one of those things.
I'm a
It's just-
heathen. I didn't go to church.
I ain't
Good
go
for
to
you.
fucking church either.
Yeah, it was...
I don't go for the holidays.
It's part of the reason why I am the way I am. The crazy
Are you
rambunctious.
touched?
So glad I didn't go to church then.
So, do you still have the festive joy?
Yes, I do.
I did. I slipped that in very silently. Did you have? Are you in the Christmas spirits? I know that this year is pretty
Yeah.
much sucks for everybody in America.
Yeah, no, I am. I like Christmas. I like all the decorations, the lights. It's pretty, the togetherness, the food. I do miss all the crazy shopping. I kind of wish it was like that again, but I don't like all the pressure that it puts on people to buy a bunch of shit. That kind of sucks, but it is still fun to like buy gifts for people, like give and receive, and then, but like, it's pretty. Everything's pretty, and it's something to do while it's cold and shitty. Like now everything's fucking dark. We don't gain daylight back until almost Christmas, so it's like the worst time of the year for me. So it's just something nice to have and to do, during that time.
Yeah.
So. And like I do like the food and the togetherness is my favorite part for sure.
The Christmas lights
Yeah,
on the tree.
yeah, it's so pretty. I don't want to decorate early though. Fuck that. Like there needs
What's
to be.
early to you?
Yeah, define early. Like
Like-
Thanksgiving?
I do Black Friday.
I think it's okay if people want to decorate by Thanksgiving. Like if you're hosting for Thanksgiving, but like it can't be any earlier than that. But right after Thanksgiving, I think is ideal. Inside your house, if you're hosting for Thanksgiving, decorate. Outside after Thanksgiving. Or a nice day.
Even
put it
even
up,
then,
but-
I would argue Thanksgiving, minimal decoration.
Yeah.
Like you can have a tree set with some lights, but don't have
No
all
tree
the
yet.
don't have the ornaments up.
You don't have enough kids going through your house at Thanksgiving to realize that's a terrible idea.
I wouldn't want the tree up yet. This is the first year we put our tree up at Thanksgiving, and I was like, "What the fuck?" But we did put it.
I
Usually
actually-
we get a real tree, but
Late on everything this year. Usually the tree's up Black Friday. The lights are up before Thanksgiving. We don't turn them on.
Yeah.
I usually grab whatever the 50 or 60 degree day is
Yep.
in November. That's when I do it. I didn't because all the warm days were just downpours.
yeah.
So I did it in like 40 degree weather. That's like 20 when you're on the roof. I do find that as like now that I have kids, I do more stuff like the decorating in advance, whereas before them, it was, I'm having a party, so I need to do it the day before the party type decorating.
Yeah.
And it's specifically decorating for the party, not the event.
So on the whole topic of decorating and Christmas-related activities, do any of you guys have the same memory of getting in the car with your family and just driving around to look at all the different houses and how they were decorated?
So that's funny you should bring that up, and you're going to get me in trouble. Friday night, we were driving around. Her daughter stayed the weekend. She went to a movie. I don't want to get into the aggravation that was there. She didn't get to a movie in Deptford. So where we had to take her for the movie, there was no point of coming home and then going back. I was very aggravated. But it was suggested, like, why don't we drive around and take a look at the Christmas lights for the kids? I was clearly in a bad mood because of where I was going. And I went, we're in a fucking Challenger that can't see shit anyway because there's no windows in the back. And I was very miserable that I was not in Deptford.
Yeah.
But, you know, she thought it would have been a cool idea. Kids thought it was cool, too. Dad just wasn't in the mood.
Did you do it?
No. Dad took him out to dinner, ate dinner, and then drug his feet at the restaurant. It was not a good weekend for Dad.
And the car situation, too.
Yeah, they got these little, I'm pretty sure boats and submarines have bigger windows in the back seat than the fucking Challenger. But they also didn't care. They had their devices on them. So they would have, I'm not driving around for me to look at the lights. You want to look at lights? I have a light show on my house because I decorated. So I'll just push the little button for you and they change colors.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Which also triggered, I think, other people on the street to start decorating. Because I came home that weekend after I had done it, and all of a sudden they were putting lights up next to me. The street, like none of these houses, it looks like a very not Christian or not Christmas street normally. And because I was up there bopping away and putting lights on the roof and stuff like that, all of a sudden other people came out and started doing it.
That's what triggered us to put our lights up. My neighbors
Me?
all did it,
Oh.
and so my dad's like, we gotta put the lights up now. So we put our lights up a little earlier than usual, but it looks nice. It was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Like, all right, let's put the lights out. You know, the world's shitty right now. Everybody hates each other. Let's put a little Christmas cheer in the atmosphere. So it's good.
I've hated everybody since the beginning of time.
Well, you know, you're the original.
Yep. So other events that go on are like tree lightings. They feel like they popped up more so this year. I know that everybody probably does their own typical tree lighting, and maybe I just never paid attention to it.
Like township level?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all do.
Yeah, I never paid attention to it,
I
but all of a
noticed
sudden now
more.
I'm seeing them everywhere.
I've noticed more too, actually. I was like, oh, because I follow all the Wildwood pages and everything because I'm obsessed and a crazy person. But it was like,
even
oh,
live there.
this Cape May, Wildwood, North Wildwood, Wildwood Crest, all these tree lightings this day, this day, this day. And I'm like, why does there have to be all these different tree lighting ceremonies? Like, what is going on?
I have a memory.
Of a tree lighting ceremony?
tree lighting
You
ceremony.
probably had a better childhood than most people on this show.
It was the Deffert one.
See, I didn't know
even
Deptford
know.
did.
It was probably 1998 or 1999.
Oh, I was
And the reason why I remember, because there was a Charmander.
Oh.
on the tree?
No. Someone, like, got a costume Charmander to, like, be
Walk
part
around?
of... Yeah.
Did he like
So
the tree?
where is the tree
With his
lighting at?
flaming
In
tail?
Deptford?
It was at the municipal building.
See, that does not strike me as a place to light up a tree.
No.
Also, was Central School there at that time? It was
Central
no.
was always there. Central wasn't as big as it
Yeah,
used
they
to be.
remodeled it. It was always there, but they redid it.
So, do they still do the tree lighting there?
I don't know.
I didn't even
I
know
don't
Deptford had a tree lighting.
I could see them doing. They seem to use the t-ball fields now for most of their stuff.
Oh.
Well, like the trunk or treat and stuff, like the township
Yeah.
stuff. I get it. It's a very big complex. But I don't. Driving down Cooper, I don't know. Like, is it not a big tree?
I don't remember it being a big tree.
Okay.
I also remember being scared of the canine dogs, and my dad had us stand next to the kennels for it anyway, and they kept barking, and I was just like, I don't want this. I don't like this. I just want to go home. It's cold.
Well, the other coin of it, of the miserable weekend I had, they were doing their tree lighting ceremony where I was at as well. And I was not happy with the traffic around where I was at because of this bullshit. And I got well, why don't we go there? I was like, you don't understand. This night has been ruined. I am not going to say yes to any of your ideas. I am pissed. Which just, kept further going into the weekend the more we got into it. But we are going to Yuletide at the PA Ren Fair this weekend. We did it last year. It's honestly the Renaissance Fair way of still making money in the off season, but they do Dickens plays, they do caroling, they do different. So they still use. I know you've never been to the PA Ren Fair. You have. They use probably a third of the area rather than the whole thing, and basically open up the shops to be Christmas themed. So we're going up there again for that. So that's kind of become a tradition. It's cold.
Yeah.
Because it's middle PA.
Yeah.
You're heading up in elevation as you're going out there, and I think it'll be 35 here.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, which means it's going to be 30
In the
or lower.
20s, yeah.
Yeah.
And then if it's windy.
Yeah, and I don't own winter clothes.
Who owns winter clothes?
This
You
is
gotta
probably the
wear
thickest
layers.
one ever. I also don't like that because I immediately overheat and then want to take it off.
That's me, hence my.
And the
Yeah,
PA Rent Affair is on like it's Mount Hope.
Yeah.
If you remember, I don't know when the last time you were there, the incline when you first get in there.
It's steep.
Yeah. And you have a 3-year-old that doesn't like to do it and says, "Carry me, Dad." So I would overheat immediately.
Yeah.
But festivals seem to be a big thing that happened during the Christmas time, like Yuletide. I think they did something on Main Street in Woodbury.
They tend to, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I think all those towns that have like the fall festivals and little craft fairs end up doing like a Christmas one.
Do you guys go to them?
Haddonfield,
No.
Collingswood. I've been to some.
I have.
I've been single and I have not had a partner that wants to go to said things.
I'd give you one. And 2 kids.
That is not a trade that I would.
I'll stay
willing to
home
make.
and play Metroid with the vaginas.
There
That
you
could
go.
be my access for the vaginas.
Yeah, there you go.
I
Those
have.
ones don't talk back.
They don't. It's fantastic.
You can't get them pregnant.
They the other things that have come along with Christmas and having the kids. We started doing advent calendars.
Oh my God! Yes.
So last year I did an advent calendar with them where it was books. So there was this Marvel thing that each day they opened, they got a little Marvel comic.
Oh,
And they both got those. This year we're doing Lindt chocolate ones.
Oh.
Yummy.
So they're like these little candies. And then there's one year we also did like a Star Wars pop-up book, and it did
I remember that one.
the Force of Life, or whatever the hell their holiday is, where you put ornaments on the tree.
Yeah.
Do you guys do advent calendars? I know you have a son. Do you remember doing it as a
I
kid?
did them when I was a kid, yeah, but not anything now. But they're cool. I love them. Sal sells them.
So, I've noticed a change. It's no longer advent calendars. It's more Elf on the Shelf.
Oh, fuck that.
I have not.
And
I have not
hate
caved
that.
into that.
I
Thank God.
hate it
Yeah,
with a
no.
burning passion.
No. Not about it.
I fuck up advent calendars. It's a very easy open a door day, and it'll be like, all right, we're opening 3 because Dad forgot.
They're hilarious though. Like, don't get me wrong, the Elf on the Shelf. If you're committed and you're doing that, like, I think it's
But
great.
it
but I
requires
cannot
so much work every single day for 24 days, and then you can't repeat any of those ideas for the next couple of years.
Yeah.
And then you have to clean up the mess. It's.
Have you ever done it?
No.
Okay.
My sister has.
I mean, we have friends that
A lot
do
of
it,
my
and I see
friends
them
do it,
post the social media posts.
And my
of it.
sister made my parents watch her children once, and they had my parents
Oh no,
do something.
the elf would be house specific if that ever happened for me.
That my parents were
Not
just
your-
like, we'll do something, but it won't be what you want.
I would blow it apart and be like, we shoot intruders. So the kids would be scarred.
Yeah.
But I have started doing more with the weird thing is all the stuff I do with my kids, I never did as a kid. I knew they existed.
Yeah.
And maybe we did do them. I just don't remember because I don't remember what I did last week. My brother is the almanac of what happened in childhood. But
Surprisingly, that surprises me.
I just don't care enough to remember what the hell happened.
Yeah.
So I do it with them. We did the advent calendars. We actually did something new this year since Wade can communicate a lot better. We had them write letters to Santa. Mm-hmm. So they did that this year. We made Jimmy write his own. I had Wade dictate to me what he wanted written. So that's something we do. Have you ever done the writing a letter to Santa? Like I remember as a kid, you made Christmas lists.
Yep.
Yeah.
You would circle what you want on the Toys R Us magazine.
Yes.
Yeah.
I missed that.
It's now a Dollar General or Amazon magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Walmart, Toy Book, Target.
The other thing I started doing with them is we always had a Christmas Eve tradition in the family where everybody comes over Christmas Eve, and we used to do pizza and wings, but now that like you have to pay $30 a wing, we don't do wings anymore. But you would just hang around. They do the thing in our township, which I assume they do in multiple townships, where Santa goes around on the fire truck.
Yeah.
And that's the big event because we know the Blackwood Terrace people know us and specifically come down this dead end, which is, luckily for them, there's now way more kids on the street than there was when I was a kid because it was just me, my brother, and sister.
Yeah.
Now it's my 2 kids. Justin will come over with his kids, so that's 3 more. The neighbors next door have a few kids. They end up having a big fucking party to the point where the fire truck's like, hey, you need to start parking elsewhere because we can't get the truck down the damn street.
Yeah.
But like now there's way more kids. There's kids in almost every damn house now. Do you remember like when we were kids them doing that? I don't.
Defford did that.
Yeah.
Each there's like what 4 firehouses in Defford?
I have the Blackwood Terrace one. I know there's the Almanessa one by you.
Yep.
Do they do that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, you would have the Blackwood Terrace.
No, I would not have the. Well, now yes,
Now,
but
now.
when I was younger, I had the Woodbury one.
Mm-hmm.
What one was that? The
Woodbury Heights.
No,
it might just be Woodbury itself.
it's not Woodbury. It was Defford, the one by Shady Lane School. The one by Shady Lane School.
New Sharon?
New Sharon?
That's not New Sharon.
Jericho.
Not Jericho.
Who knows?
Anyway.
You fucking weirdos out there.
Yeah. Walking distance to that Little League field is really nice.
Oh,
Just
well, no,
saying.
I agree
Just
with that.
saying.
It's a hike to visit anyone I was friends with in high school because they all lived in fucking Oak Valley.
Yeah.
My God, I hated that shit.
It's a 30-minute fucking drive. Nobody believes you because they never came this way.
Yep.
It's at least at minimum 20 minutes to
Yeah.
go to Oak Valley.
Yeah, all traffic and the speed limits and all bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different day.
And then Oak Valley, if you go 1 mile over the speed limit,
Boom,
especially
right there.
when we were teens, they would.
Boom. They just sat there on Ogden Road waiting for you.
they knew.
That's a whole different protocol. But yeah, I think the fire truck with the Santa's a big one. Do you go to the mall and do the Santa picture still? I don't know if your kid aged out of that or not.
He aged out of that.
Okay.
I have memories of doing G-Boys.
The hell's G-Boys?
G-Boys was a Christmas store up in the Cherry Hill area, and my grandparents actually worked there when they retired for like part-time work.
What kind of store was it?
Literally, you buy Christmas trees.
Oh, like real trees or fake trees?
Real trees.
In the mall or in the parking
It was
lot?
like out. It was such a weird.
It was a Cherry Hill or Echelon when Echelon was a
No,
mall?
it's like outside Cherry Hill.
Okay.
It wasn't in the mall.
Oh,
but
okay.
it was like its own little store.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
On its own little lot.
I can't do real trees; they kill me. So.
Yeah.
We always had a real tree growing up. It was just the last couple years my dad was like, "Oh, we're gonna get a fake tree now." No, because there's not a bunch of little kids around anymore. And I'm like, ah.
Well, you want to know the creepy thing?
What?
It'll literally kill me.
No, well, because my grandparents worked there.
It'll kill you too?
No, so the Santa, because my dad had a huge thing about like.
Did he touch you?
No, my sisters, yes.
Santa,
not in that way. So my dad has this
Not
weird.
in that way. What way?
My dad has this weird thing, especially like I remember it very vividly, was that my sisters, if they had knots in their hair, he would grab his fingers and just comb through.
Your dad did that to your sisters?
And so he actually had Santa do that to my sisters. Go, oh, you were naughty. You didn't brush your hair.
Yeah, I did that to Jimmy. He got a haircut.
Yeah.
He was like a different kid, man.
So I mean, that's the joys of knowing someone.
Yeah. That's fair.
that does stuff like that.
Bass Pro Shops, I hear, that's like the spot, I feel like, for people to take their kids to get Santa pictures. I think that's like a secret hack. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, the mall is crazy, but apparently if you go, I don't have kids, so I don't know.
Go to Atlantic City.
Bass Pro Shops apparently has like
That's
a
the one I
big
know of.
Santa set up with pictures, and people are taking their kids there to get the pictures done.
The
because
mall
it's
wasn't
like a
that
hack.
bad.
I just, yeah.
The
I
malls,
think people are,
malls are a dying breed.
yeah, so I
Well-
think people are venturing out.
Deptford is still surviving.
HGTV isn't sponsoring the Santa stuff anymore.
In Deptford?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who the hell does it.
Last year, or was it last year? Yeah, I noticed when I walked in. Because before HGTV, they had this, like, when they were sponsoring it, this huge, elaborate setup for the Santa stuff. And I went last year and I was just like, what the fuck is this? It's literally just like a tree and it's just sad no one was
Like
like
the
in
setup
line.
at the Berlin Mart. Has anybody seen that? The Santa pictures of the Berlin Mart.
Everything about the Berlin Mart's pretty sad.
Would you sit on that Santa's lap?
I'll eat the food from there.
For an extra
I'd always
$5.
eat the food from there.
The food from there is fucking phenomenal. It's not
yeah,
healthy.
The food from there is
It's
banging.
phenomenal, but
Shout out to
it's that's
fried
the
butter.
cure to COVID. We ate a lot of Greek food from there during COVID.
The Santa pictures, though, wait, before we change to the next thing, I want to add. So I remember back, I guess like 2007, 2008, up to maybe like 2010, like a couple people, there was a few people I went to Deptford, guys I was friends with. I don't want to say who, because their cousins were little hoochie mamas. Okay, they were all cool people, but their cousins were little hoochies. And they would dress up in like the slutty Santa outfits and go take pictures with Santa in the mall. And I'm talking like, okay, like slutty Santa outfits. And this poor Santa, I mean, happy Santa, but at the same time, but I'll just never forget that. And I feel like that was like a little trend for a while. And that was like back in MySpace days. And I remember seeing girls that were like very late teens, early 20s, and like probably under 18 going and getting these naughty Santa pictures at the mall. Have you guys seen any of that stuff? Because I vividly remember that being that.
No, but I'm not on a list.
But,
So
yeah, no, we were the age of the girls doing it. I'm just saying at the time.
It reminds me of the
was our
current
age.
trend of going to Sears and just getting awkward, like 80 fan
I have
pictures.
seen that
Oh,
lately.
they're so good.
They're so
It's
fun.
People are doing the
We should
Christmas
do basement
ones.
protocol.
We should just, as a group, collectively, just go get our photos
Everybody.
taken.
Oh, so good. Yeah.
I'll add it to the pipeline.
Yeah.
But to the Santa point in the Deptford Mall, I knocked that out Black Friday weekend with no issue. We walked right up, no reservation.
That's what I'm saying.
I wonder what it's like now that it's getting closer. We'll have to observe.
I will
Report back.
admit, 2 years ago when I was doing California travel, we did it closer to the date, and it was rough.
Yeah.
Because
Crazy.
everybody waits till the last goddamn minute. Doing it that Black Friday weekend wasn't bad. We didn't go Black Friday. We went to see Zootopia, like I talked about last week on the show.
Really
And when we came out, I was like, oh, yeah, fuck them. And where I came out, I went, oh, the parking lot's still full at 6 o'clock at night. That boggled my mind. Because usually you were able to just kind of putz around the mall after the morons left. So we didn't do it then. We did it Saturday, though. We walked right up. The dude was just chilling there waiting.
Yeah.
So I don't know if people rushed before Thanksgiving, because they do start like mid-November.
Yeah.
Because my memories popped up on Facebook, and it showed that I had done it last year before Thanksgiving. I guess we were just there getting pizza. I went, hey, it's there. Do you just want to do it right now or something?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind it. I think I got a couple more years where I'll get both. Well, I definitely have a few more years where I'll get both of them, because I'll make the older one do it. But probably a good 5-6 years before I don't have to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Any other Christmas activities or things leading up to it that you remember?
Well,
Or would do now?
new things. I've been noticing a lot more of a trend with like the Christmas horror movies and then like Krampus festivals. So I've been seeing all that, like the
You have a weird algorithm.
I fucking love dark shit. Okay, so I see a lot of that alternative Christmas markets, night
Good job,
Christmas
Frank.
markets, fun stuff. You know, you guys haven't seen any of that shit?
No.
It's not my
No?
cup of tea.
Krampus, you don't want to get whipped with sticks.
Well, so
I mean, do I want to get whipped with six? Yes,
then
absolutely.
you might be into it.
Yuletide has him there.
Does it?
They
Okay.
had the Yuletide at the PA Ren Fair has all of the like if you go to a certain section of the PA Ren Fair, it has, since it's the German area, it's
yeah.
Krampus.
Krampus
Yeah.
Schnapp.
Yeah.
As I was trying to learn how to pronounce it before the show, because I'm like, I don't know how to pronounce
Krampus.
it. No,
And then,
Krampus,
like,
easy. What is it?
There's Saint Nicholas. There's Santa. Like they based on where you're at the Yuletide, it has their version of Santa.
Yeah, I'd like to definitely check one of them out this month. So we'll see. I'll let you know. But yeah, they look pretty cool. There was a couple actually this past weekend out in PA, a couple different places and up in North Jersey. So I'm trying to see like what else is going on.
There's a 40% discount on Yuletide tickets for this weekend. It's the final weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll be there Saturday. It's gonna be cold.
You just wanna
Get a free autograph.
Get a free autograph from Wade, not me. I'm gonna charge
Wade is going to be famous one day, so you probably should get that autograph now.
you. Oh, hands down, he will succeed where I failed. So that's gonna do it for us this week on the protocol. Let's go around the horn and see what everybody's doing. Cheever, what have you been up to? / what do you got going on?
Besides murdering innocent little animals.
It actually started with ants and a magnifying glass back when I was 10 or 11 years old. My dad was just like, here's
Then
a...
it
He was like...
escalated to girls tied up in the basement and a squirrel in between. Just saying.
Yeah.
Or your
I mean,
aunt. What was
it
your aunt's
actually
name?
started
What was your
with
aunt's name
leaves.
that used to have the parties?
Started with leaves. You just burn the hole in the leaves, and you just move on to ants, and then it just escalates from there. Anyway, no, I got an idea in my head forming for January. Hopefully we got some participation going on, something to help fill the dead air. So I'm excited. Stay tuned for more.
I am excited for your project, and I hope I'm not a part of it. And I mean that in a loving way.
You're the host of it, I thought.
No.
What do you got going on?
Well, hopefully getting some shit set up for after Christmas for Adventureland so we can go ahead and game in there and do a little live session. So working on that with the store. And that's really it right now. Oh, and maybe finally picking back up some gaming after I did it for like a week?
Literally one.
Yeah, one.
And half of it. You weren't even there for the whole session.
But it's okay.
You came late. You left early.
I did leave early. That edible was serious that night. I was like, I gotta go. I gotta drive.
That was me like the one time when I was on the couch.
Like, I'm not gonna.
You guys were
I'm not gonna
talking.
make it. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. I gotta leave now, or I'm not gonna be able to drive.
Jersey Fanatics should have been back this week. Who knows? The free agency market is kind of dead, and that's kind of why he's been kind of reluctant to talk about it, because nothing has happened in the Phillies market. Four Real Conversations will drop tomorrow with Christmas films picked by yours truly, which is Jingle All the Way, The Santa Claus, A Year Without a Santa Claus, and Violent Night. So that's
Can I make a request? Okay,
What?
Can you pass this to your counterpart? Because
No.
I think she'll be down for it.
Probably
I'll tell her.
not.
What about some Christmas horror movies on the For Real?
We did.
You did?
I think
Christmas?
No.
All Christmas horror movies?
No, we took a break. Well, no, we took a break from it because we did all horror for Halloween, and then we
Yeah.
did Thanksgiving horror.
Should do some Christmas horror.
We're doing. I have one on my list, and
Violent
she hasn't. So it's Dace's picks this week, and then 2 weeks from now, the day after Christmas, it'll be Trisha's picks.
Okay.
So I don't think she has any because I think I took the good ones.
Oh no!
Because I also
Black Christmas.
I also put out the fact that we should do all the claymation ones.
Oh yeah.
Like I love A Year
yeah,
Without a
yeah,
Santa Claus,
yeah.
but like I was working the toy drive for the Deptford Soccer Association, and I put on I think AMC's running all of them now, and they were playing Rudolph's Shiny New Year, with Eon the bird and all that bullshit, and the big-eared baby. Told Wade he looked like the baby, and he got mad. But that'll be dropping tomorrow, and then streams Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday. Didn't do Sunday or Monday this week, but no, I might do Monday.
Does that mean Monday's an open slot?
No, well, they're all open slots. Just take them. But I try to at least put out something Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday. We're currently playing Metroid Prime 4 and Vaginas.
Pussy doors.
I brought back Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Woo!
Found out that I was nowhere near done, so that'll be in the repertoire for a little bit. Did a Sonic 2 complete run through. Going to do maybe Sonic 3 soon. And then yesterday, Pokemon Legends dropped DLC, which probably should have been in our news segment, but I didn't put it there. I probably paid and downloaded for that and may be playing that tonight because for whatever reason, I decided to 100% this game. Haven't really played a Pokemon game since Blue and just decided to go all fucking in on Legends ZA, and I did. So there's that. Like she said, more gaming coming in January. We're going to work with our partner for the Dace Taco Gaming for a Cause 12. And by partner, I mean Adventureland, where we'll be doing day 2 of the Game-a-thon, which is April 11th. The whole event is April 10th to the 12th. We'll also be meeting with the benefactors of the Game-a-thon after the new year to get them involved too, which is the Deptford Township High School Drama Club. So January, it'll be balls to the wall, content pushing. I will make Eric do the Jersey Fanatics, and hopefully we'll get other things out there despite other people's opinions of doing one thing only. Anyway, that's going to do it for us this week on the Weekly Protocol. I've been Chris the Dace Man Dace. He's been Cheever.
Woo!
You watch.
I'm Frank.
She's been Cori.
Frank Ward.
And I've already said who I was. Remember, Basement Dwellers, stick to the protocol, and we'll see you next time.
Why is it showing me this shit? And then it was talking about some
Is that
salesman.
E.T.?
You get that is the movie.
That's it.
That's the fucking movie.
Well, I'm stupid. It said something. It had like 2 different descriptions.
So apparently it has Patton Oswalt in it. It has David
a
Cross,
rapper activist.
Oh my god.
Danny Glover. Those are like the top 3 that Terry Crews.
I kept seeing this. Listen, when you're talking about horses, people turn into horses and shit, I'm thinking that's definitely some white people shit. That didn't, and then I see this black people stuff. I'm like,
sorry
nah,
to bother you.
Nah.
It is.
Wait, I saw that. He's a telemarketer.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I watched that, and it was the weirdest fucking
Right?
thing ever.
And they turn into horses at the end.
Yeah, basically. I can't believe I forgot. I didn't realize it was called that because it had that one dude from. Is it Mos Def? Is he in it?
Maybe.
He was in Hitchhiker's Guide.
Oh, sure.
I saw that movie.
That's
I
so
watched it for
funny. I
Christmas
legit
for
was
some
like,
reason.
this ain't it. I'm like, this ain't it. Yo, that's
Yeah.
so funny.
It's a fucking wild.
It
trip.
sounded like 2 different things because it was talking about some telemarketer thing and then talking about the horse.
That's
thing
how it-
today.
that's
I was
how it
like,
starts
this
off.
can't be the same movie. Why does it keep giving me something different?
The
That's
weird
why I
thing
was
is,
getting confused.
you said it was horror, right?
It is. Well, it's a horror suspense.
It threw me because I laughed at most of it.
Right.
Like they do comedy. It's like dark comedy.
Yeah.
And I get the thriller aspect of it.
Oh my god, that's too funny.
You need to get high and watch that movie.
Oh,
The
I'm
weird
totally
thing is,
gonna.
I'm annoyed now that I didn't pick up on that because I did see it. Because I remember going, I kind of want to.
Terry Crews is in it. Did you?
I told you, yeah.